All right, I gave a lot of thought, to this, and I have my little to keep me on focus because I can certainly talk. And Ron, I know you had more than 5 minutes, but the point is that we've got to continue this fight to take our country back and end these liberal giveaways. And we do need our judges and our Congress and our President to support and defend the Constitution of the United States. And we must replace the ones that aren't doing what's right for future generations and for our great country. Now, we all know we've got to take control of the U.S. Senate in 2012 with serious conservatives. But I would like for you to add another criteria. Serious conservatives that have the serious credentials to face the serious threats all around the world attacking this country every day. I get asked once in a while about the Second and the 10th Amendment, and some of you heard me say, I have a little saying, we need a sign at every harbor, every road, and airport in this state. Warning, you are entering the 10th Amendment owned and operated state, and justice will be served with the Second Amendment. We need to get the legal handcuffs off and let the American entrepreneurial spirit get back to work. We got to trash Obama economics and economic policy and health care. We've got to make sure that we throw the high-speed rail in the trash. We've got to restore the family as the pillar of American society and keep the ownership of this great country in the hands of Americans and out of the hands of our federal government, out of the hands of the UN, and out of the hands of China. We got to stop Agenda 21 because we don't need anyone on this planet telling us how to run this country. We got to stop using the government to collect union dues and paychecks and stop giving our money away to unfriendly nations and to use it to save Social Security and Medicare. Maybe we should fire Janet Napolitano and get someone running Homeland Security that knows what this is about. And as we discussed, we do need a full and audited Federal Reserve because we deserve to know where our money's going. And we must replace the IRS with a better system such as a fair tax. We got to promote free markets and stop the National Labor Relations Boards from telling our companies what states they can have their jobs in. And as we said, eliminate the EPA and the Department of Education and return that to the states. We've got to stop this dumbing down of America and get back to the values and the principles that made this country great. We need to get the pride of American history, the teaching of the Constitution, the flag, and the Pledge of Allegiance back in our schools so that our kids know what made this country great. And we got to stop this political correctness and colleague of radical Islamic extremists. They want to kill us and it can't be tolerated. We can't allow Islamic banks, courts, or texts in our schools, or in our states, or in our nation. And we must fully support Israel as the only democracy and ally we have in the Middle East. And we should never issue a building permit for a mosque on sacred soil stained with the blood of innocent Americans from terrorist attacks. And we must secure our borders with no more lip service and send a clear message to the world as we discuss that being here is a privilege and not a right. Now, my friends, Bill Nelson's going to be formidable. This isn't Kendrick Meek. He's got 500,000 more registered voters than the Republicans do, so we're going to need all hands on deck. And we're going to have to put someone in the ring with Bill Nelson when he pulls out and says, here, son, here, ma'am, here's what U.S. senators do. What is your real-world experience in the global economy, foreign competition, treaties, trade agreements, foreign policy, national security, national defense? And I want to ask you to think about this. If you've got kids or you've got grandkids, this next election is for us and our state and our great nation. And you're going to make a hiring decision. Ask yourself this. Who do you want in the U.S. Senate facing down the global threats of the Vladimir Putins, the communists, the Chinas, the Irans, the Koreas, the renegade technology transfer, the breaching of our patents, the stealing of our economy and our jobs and our industries? Ask yourself that and you'll make the right hiring decision. I'm going to close with a quote from Ronald Reagan, and we all remembered him well, and he had a statement, as we remember. Freedom is never more than one generation away from extinction. We didn't pass it to our children in the bloodstream. It must be fought for, protected, and handed on for them to do the same. My friends, this is still the land of the free and the home of the brave and one nation under God. We simply can't allow anyone to take this country away or give it away, and failure is not an option. You know, Americans have always found a way to fight and win what we know what we're up against. And these 60-second, 90-second questions and answers are important for us to recognize, but we got to drill down to serious levels. The folks on the other side of the game have their game face on, and we've got to make sure that we put our most qualified players on the field at every level. I want to thank you for letting me be here tonight, my friends, and may God bless you, and may God bless America. Thank you.